Hey guys, Richard here with CRG Games, and I'm really excited because today I get to open my first Time Spiral Remastered booster box. Now I'm going to be doing a 6-box series where we're going to take at the end all of the cards, tally them up, and find out what the financial value is, and break it down to some other different metrics and stuff, percentages, and find out what you can expect from these boxes if you were to buy a case. I'm going to start with this box because it appears that it was the worst condition one I received. This box was probably crushed at one point. The corners are pretty dinged up. It looks like it was scraped across the sidewalk. This box, it looks jank. And we're going to start with it just in case we find something interesting. So, let's get started. Cracking this box. Now, what we're going to be looking out for, of course, are the retro frame foils. I believe they are 1 to 2 per box. I think it was 1 in 27 was the official, unofficial number. 1 per 27 packs. The packs look okay. They don't seem to be... these ones have a pretty dinged up corner, so... I guess we'll find out what they look like here shortly. I'm a little worried, actually. So I picked these up on Amazon about a week ago. They had a X number of boxes left sale, and they had 8 at $254 or so a box. So I picked up all 8 because I hadn't got to crack these before. We can already tell this pack here. Yeah, so this corner is dinged up pretty good there. All of the cards are bent. I may have to get a hold of it. I'm going to get a hold of Amazon for sure, because this one was definitely at the bottom of the pallet. There's even a ding right there through the surface of the card. Tombstalker and Felden of the Third Path. Tombstalker looks okay. Felden looks damaged. It's really unfortunate, actually. The packs in the middle should be good. I guess we'll find out. There we go. So, Lightning Axe, Summoner's Pact, and Sigil of the Empty Throne. I'm not actually sure of the value of all the cards in this set. I'll have to go through later. I know that there's a couple big hits. Foil Thoughtseize, Foil Ponder, Foil, I think it's Thran. No, is it Thran? I can't remember. But, there's some cards in here that are over $200 to $250 for a retro foil. That's pretty substantial. And of course, you got things like Gemstone Caverns as well that'll help to boost the box price. All right, Simeon Spirit Guide is a great common. Good one to start out with if you need some extra mana. The commons, I don't think there's really anything of huge worth in here. Dovin's Veto. I know Dovin's Veto is good. I want to say that's $5 to $7. This looks like a middle pack. Any damage? Nope. This one looks pretty good. The uncommons, I believe there's a few that are worth maybe up to a couple bucks. There's a foil mycologist and a beast whisperer and Vesuvian shapeshifter. So I actually have this version of beast whisperer in my Animar deck. It was the foil, and I paid good money for it. I think I paid around 25 bucks. There's just not a whole lot of these. Not a whole lot of these retro foils. Even the cards, even the retro foils that aren't worth a whole lot. So the least valuable one I think is around $2.50 or so. I see Angel's Grace, Vanquisher's Banner, and a Harvester of Souls. There's our first retro foil. I'm not sure what the value is on that. But the least valuable retro foil, I think, is around $2.50 or so, maybe $5. There's a lot of cards in the middle there that are worth, you know, probably in the $20 to $50 range. All right, Dread Return, Porphyry Nodes. I just got one of these in foil, and a Dismember. That's a great, great common, great kill spell. I'm gonna do this. There we go. The camera seems to focus better when I have it zoomed in. Alright, I almost forgot all the slivers in here. I might have to build a sliver deck. Alright, we got Ith, High Arcanist, and Vampire Hexmage. I've actually been running this in a deck with Celestial Convergence. So you bring Celestial Convergence out, put Vampire Hexmage out, sacrifice it to remove all the counters, and on your next upkeep, you win. If you have the highest life total. Kind of a neat little combo there. I've only gotten it to work once, but it's still fun. Talaria West and Young Pyromancer. It does make you definitely the target, but that's why you just put out, you know, like propaganda and you know, anything else that, you know, gives attacks to attack you, and then you'll be just fine. All right, Walk the Eons and Ethereal Armor. There are 36 packs in here, and I believe each pack comes out to like maybe $6 or something. Hey, Gemstone Caverns and a Vandal Blast. That's a pretty darn good pack. So Gemstone Caverns has been holding really well value-wise. I want to say that's around $30-something. And Vandal Blast is probably, I'm going to have to take a look, but I would say it's probably at least $6 or $7. I think the regular version from, I think it's Return to Ravnica, is somewhere in that value range as well. Let's see. Boom and Bust. I'm hoping that's not what this box ends up being. And a Relentless Rats. Any version of Relentless Rats is always going to be valuable, simply because you can have any number of them in your deck. Alright. Manatithe, another one of those. Draining Whelk. And a Johnny's Pride Mate. So far, Gemstone Caverns is probably the biggest hit. Sporoloth Ancient. What else we got here? Pact of the Titan. And a non-foil Harvester of Souls. And a foil Dread Return. I don't know if you can see it, but on these foils, there's a line right across there. I don't know if that's from the roller going across, but because I thought rollers go top to bottom, but vertically. I'm not 100% certain there. I'm surprised. So this pack looks like it got maybe got dinged a little bit right there at the top of the 4C. You can see a little ding right there. It did not appear to transfer, so that's good. This box might not be as bad as it looks. Hey, Urza's Factory, Clockwork Hydra, Extirpate, and a Tide Hollow Skulker. I'm sorry. Sculler. Tide Hollow Sculler. I'm really curious what the value is going to be. The professor did the booster box game with this, and he went through 4 boxes. On the 4th box, he ended up getting not as much value. So I'm hoping I get really close to that. Damnation is an awesome... Ooh, and a Primeval Titan. That is a killer pack. I think... Man, that might be... Shoot. That's got to be at least $30 total there. Maybe $20 to $30. 2 great cards as well. I'd love to see a foil Damnation, though. I can see why everybody had fun. I opened some packs of this at my LGS when this came out, but I did not get to open up a whole box. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of them available, and when they were gone, they were basically gone. And then next thing you knew, the boxes were $300 a piece. So when I saw them at $250, I couldn't. There wasn't time to think. I just had to hit buy. Pack Negation's around $10. It's a good hit. And Thraben Inspector. I thought I felt a little bit of damage there. So all of these cards will end up being listed on TCG. However, if I get any big, $200 plus cards, I'm probably going to hang on to those simply because I see them rising in value over time due to scarcity. And some of these, I believe, are the only versions that have retro foils of them. Vanquisher's Banner, for example. I think it's in this set is the only retro foil version. So, man, this is this is awesome. So Talran, not so much. Urborg, that's a good hit. That is definitely a good hit. I think we're about halfway done here. So far, it seems that it was mostly just the box that was busted. The packs themselves seem to be okay. I may not reach out to Amazon, If you pull a foil ponder and you notice that it's got a, basically bent in half, that would be something different. So we got Remand and Lotus Bloom. I don't know if I'm going to hit, $250 in value, but there's a certain value you have to place on just opening the packs, I guess. Your fun. Coalition Relic, it's a good hit. And Atali Primal Storm. You guys have probably seen that a lot lately. Those mystery boosters that they had at Walmart. I did not buy any of those. I would not buy any of those. Atali was like the only promo card that anybody got. There might have been some other ones, but Sudden Spoiling, Read the Bones, and Limp Sliver. My stack over here is getting pretty big. The key thing to note, though, is that, again, all cards have value. So there's probably a good bit of value actually in the commons and uncommons. I believe there's a lot of commons and uncommons that are in that 25 to 50 cent range, and that's pretty good. So this card's got a ding in it there. It's not too bad. We got Thelonite Hermit and Mystic Sanctuary. I don't know if I'm putting any expensive cards in the main rare pile here, but it's definitely possible. I'll have to take a double look at the value here when I'm done. All right, so we got Sarah Avenger and a Panharmonicon. I believe that's a good hit. If I remember right, I thought that was banned, or maybe that's a different one. Something like that's banned. Some artifact. Alright. It's probably not that one. Slivers. So we got Draw New Lich Lord, Exquisite Firecraft, and a foil Miri the Cursed. That is very cool. I'm going to put that over there. The foil rares are actually pretty rare. And we got Raider Gargadon and Trigon Predator. I always thought that was kind of a cool card. It's not a big, it's not, it won't do a ton of damage, but it only costs 3 and it's flying. And being able to destroy target artifacts or enchantments, I think it's pretty good. There's Simian Spirit Guide there. Return to Dust, I believe, is usually worth around $1 or so. Stuffy Doll and Stonehorn Dignitary. Got about 8 packs here. I don't know if we've hit anything huge. If you know, go ahead and drop a comment there. And let me know if I'm putting money cards in the main pile here. Flagstones of Trocare. That's a pretty good one, I think. Containment Priest. There we go. a foil Damnation. It's not, do they have the retro? Yeah, it's not the retro one. No. Yeah, it's not technically retro, I don't think. Wow. The art is just amazing. That is something that I'm going to keep. I'm probably not going to sell that. You got to fill your binders. I see, the way I look at it is some portion of cards, due to rarity, you know, however many printings there are, the art, how sought after it is, some portion of cards are just going to increase in value over time. And things like this, as long as they're not reprinted into the ground, I think they are going to be the cards that over time appreciate, and you can double, triple, you know, quadruple your money or even more. Sliver Legion, definitely a good hit. Watcher Sliver and Anger of the Gods. I'm not sure about that one. And that foil Damnation. That is just beautiful. Let's take a closer look at that. Wow. The foiling is fantastic. I'm a big fan of foils, and I got some friends that don't like foils. I'm always happy to purchase those from them. I'm a huge foil fan. Hive Stone and Arch of Araska. I thought that was from Ixalan, but now it's got an old border. Let's see, what do we got? Cloud Key. I believe Cloud Key is pretty good. And Ramming Up Ruins. Set that aside there. 4 packs left. Still looking for that foil Ponder. Or foil Thoughtseize. Either would do. Magus of the Moon. That is a Blood Moon on a creature. And Ancient Stirrings. So there was a time when I was collecting back in 2014, 2015, a foil Rise of the Eldrazi Ancient Stirrings was like $50-something. I had one. I did sell it. Now, I don't think it's anywhere near that. It was probably something, you know, a deck came out or somebody was playing with that card and that raised the value. You got to keep in tune with those things. But yeah, it's nowhere near that anymore, I don't believe. Ancestral Vision, at one time, I believe that was worth a whole lot in foil. Not so much anymore, I don't think. Could be wrong. Alright. Edge of Autumn. Delay. Might Sliver, Pulmonic Sliver, and Rakdos Charm. A foil Silversmith. It's pretty cool. Alright, last pack. This actually turned out okay. Most all of the cards were just fine. A couple little dings here and there, but I mean, that first pack was the worst. But it was right there on the corner. I think it'll be okay, though. Pongify, I love that card. Life and Limb. All forest and all saprolines are 1/1 green sapling creatures and forest lands in addition to other types. That could be pretty strong. In Leyline of the Void, I think Leyline of the Void is, you know, probably in that $10 to $15 range. Maybe if we can get it to focus there. Good enough. All right, this is box 1. I think this was pretty good. What do you guys think? Foil Damnation, regular Damnation. We got a foil Miri the Cursed, Panharmonicon, Harvester of Souls. I think that was pretty good. I am super excited to open up the other 5 boxes. I'm probably just going to do that all tonight, and then I'll post the videos over time. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I will catch you in the next one.